Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great Thursday. Well, today as you can see we are going to be starting this one that I got this morning from AliExpress, and I'm going to call it Blue Birds and Persimmons. And we're going to be starting right up in here with the color 817, and it's kind of a reddish orange, if you will. It's more red than it is orange, but it does have that kind of a tint to it. So we'll see how this stitches up. Oh my goodness. I threaded the needles and got, I was getting everything ready, and I just started in stitching and I forgot I really needed to make a video. Yeah, some days are like that. So, how is everybody doing? We're almost to the weekend again. It's just been a kind of a fast month, I am telling you. And thank goodness yesterday was not busy at all. We didn't have an order, so didn't get wore out from that, but yeah, and it went really smooth actually, so I was just absolutely thrilled. I had to look. I was making sure I was going in the right direction. Some days, yeah. I did work a little bit yesterday on those plum blossoms, so I didn't make a whole bunch of progress. I did that like before I went to work, and when I got home I was just kind of tired, so I made myself some ramen and went to bed early. Yeah, so today I'm kind of looking forward to staying inside and not doing too much, except stuff around the house. At some point I do have to take the trash out. Oh, I know, that's so exciting. Might be still my heart. Yeah. Hopefully I can get the trash out before the wind kicks up. It seems to kick up in the early afternoon. So, yeah. Fun times. But yesterday wasn't bad at all. The sun shone all day long. So it was a good day. And today's supposed to be about maybe 10 degrees warmer than yesterday, so we'll see how that all works out. But I have no idea what I'm having for dinner. Just haven't made any plans. It'll come to me sooner or later. And hopefully I've got the stuff to make whatever I want to make right here. Now, I have no idea where I got these needles other than off of my pincushion, so I don't know if they came with some of these kits or not. So, but it seems to be a fine needle, okay. That one I was using yesterday, I did have to switch out. It was just, sometimes they're really well rounded on the end, and others they're just kind of sharp, if you will. So, yeah, I couldn't take that anymore, so I had to get a different needle for that, but this one seems to not be like that, so good job. I did have to get out my needle threader because I wasn't about the, let's try to thread that. Some days I have patience and some days not so much. And whoops, before I forget, I had a couple people send me pictures, so I will put them in here. And if anyone has any projects they're working on, they're finishing, or they finished, doesn't have to be cross stitch, whatever craft you're into, just send me a picture and I will get it into the soonest you know, stitch with me that I can, because I like to share, and I hope you do too. I sure appreciate, thank you ladies for sending your pictures. They look just absolutely awesome. I appreciate you doing that. And my email address, by the way, is in the description box below, so feel free to send away. Okay, which way am I going to go? Left, right, left, right. I guess we'll just carry on where we're at here. But I just needed a stitch with me today. Some days just absolutely warranted. Not like I have a whole lot to say or anything. Come on. Everybody push through. And I haven't made any kind of decisions on what we'll call it the flavor of the week is going to be, as far as, I'm just going to put it just a little bit this way, for food. I don't know, at this point today, nothing really sounds too terribly good. I you know, are jumping out at me saying, make me. So it'd be, whoops, I went one too many. It'd be nice to make something I haven't made for a hot moment. I tend to fall into a groove, and it's either chicken, pizza, or Chinese food. It's like, come on, I know that there's more than one thing out there, so yeah. We'll see. Whoops, I almost did it again. Now that one was, gotta admit, it was kind of dark. And it was all down in there with the others, so this doesn't look like it'll be too difficult, but we'll see. I don't think there's a gazillion changes or anything, so that is a good thing. Sometimes I'm up for it, sometimes not so much. And somebody, one of the viewers said, it'd be how did you put it? This is a good time of year to work on that huge, giant koi that I have. And you're right, I should get it out. I think it's all done in either 666 red or 498, I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it was 666 red. But yeah, I could just sit there and stitch for hours with one color. And it's so big. I think it's over 200 centimeters. I have no idea what that is in inches and all that. No, I can't even begin. I could look it up on my tape measure, but yeah, no. Not today. But it's so big, like I started to say, that it does, like, consume your lap. Okay, now I'm confused. Stop. Okay. Let's go over here. See if it looks any different. I don't know, sometimes I get lost. Just stitching along, one solid color. And I thought about going through all my stuff and pulling out some stuff that I haven't worked on in a hot moment. 14 count or 11 count, you know. So, we will see. And I was watching Jill Green yesterday. That's Jill Green here on YouTube, and she was starting her beaded cross stitch, and she was having a heck of a time with those real super thin beading needles. Yeah, they weren't meant for canvas, trust me. Those things, I don't know how many I broke, until I decided to use a different needle. I usually use a 28 count on the real tiny beads. Not 28 count, size 28 needle, because they're nice, they're thin, they're small, and they don't break, they don't bend quite as easy. Because, and even when I use the 28, sometimes I do have a problem with, we'll call them percocia beads. They're the glass beads. They're not the plastic beads like I've gotten in the past. And yeah, sometimes I can't get even the 28 through them. So I just set those aside and just go on. I have to use a really fine needle for the ones I can't get through the holes all the way. Just the nature of those beads and how they're made. They are beautiful though. But it does make it frustrating when your needle keeps breaking. Yeah, a long time ago, 100 years ago, when my kids were small, I decided, there was like an ad in the paper, make earrings. So, make earrings and make money, So they sent me those real thin beading needles, and they worked really well if you were going to put like 15 beads on it, and then come the strand all the way up. You weren't fighting canvas like, 11 count or 9 count, whichever it is. I'm not sure how I haven't seen any of those kits in person, but I'm assuming it's either 11 or 9 count with those really tiny beads. So, yeah. But, yeah, that beading thing didn't go well, trust me. But I did make a bunch of beads. I got various other beads other than what they had sent me, and made a whole bunch of earrings for some friends that I had there in town when I was doing that. And I ended up selling them like $10 a pair. Now that was about 1989-ish, when I was doing that. So, fun times. Okay, how did you do that? Are we going to have a problem? No. Okay. I thought it went right through there and there was going to be a knot. I had a hot moment. Oh my goodness. So I learned way early with beads and those thin-ass needles, man. They shouldn't even bother. Just send us something very small. And I don't think that the ones even that they send with the 14 count kits are small enough for those percocia beads. So that's when I went to 28s for canvas work. Because way back in the beginning when I started beading cross stitch, I got a couple glass bead kits. I had probably 3 or 4 of them. And, yeah, I know I just said a couple. Moving on. And it just wouldn't work. I couldn't pick the beads up. It was a nightmare. We're about to get this red side, this side of the red thing there done. So what's everybody else working on? If you're working on something fun, something that you love, because I just stitch, and you know, I can sit here and stitch for 2 or 3 hours, and then I'm just so relaxed that I just feel like I'm going to fall asleep right there in the chair with the needle in my hand. So I do have to get up and go to bed, or go take a nap, depending on what time of day that is. So, do you get relaxed when you stitch, or do your craft, whichever craft you're into? Does it relax you? Just asking. Trying to get the end out, and then I got a knot. So, whoop, right over the top. So yeah, I think this will be fun to work on, and it doesn't seem too extreme. I don't think there's backs. Oh, the back stitching is on. Nope. Maybe this part right here, this little, whoops, this little symbol thing. I think that was where all the back stitching was, and you know, I'm gonna have to see it stitched to know if I want to put any other back stitching into this. So we'll see. But you know, for the time being, we'll just do the straight stitching and go from there. Alright, but I do love this tan Ada. Oh my goodness. It's just beautiful. I have 2 more great big, we'll call them landscapes. Let me get rid of this. Hold please. And they have that, the tan Ada. I don't know that it's this dark or if it's darker. But these I had gotten a while back. I think I got them, I want to say VIP. Could have been. Alright, so I got to come over here and finish that part, and then we'll finish out in here. Oops, probably help if I pull you out. Oh my goodness. Hold please. Alright, it was cast in such a shadow I couldn't see where I'd been. So yeah, it's laying down really good. The threads are nice, so yeah, I'm really happy with this. We'll see how far I can get, you know, on those. Maybe the branches, I don't know. That's going to be a boring part, but yeah. See what the color scheme looks like in the persimmons. So yeah, we'll just keep at it. Alright guys, thank you for joining me today. I sure do appreciate each and every one of you. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe. Stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.